Here's a sample of what I do to open up my hips. Let's start out in down dog, so loosen your neck and inhale the right leg back behind you. Look forward, knee comes to your nose, inhale it back behind you, and then step outside your right hand. Back knee goes down, inhale, arms up, sink into your hips. Watch your low back just to start out with, and then right hand comes down on the inside of your right leg. Inhale, left arm up, come back to center, hands together. And then side stretch, right hand goes down outside and then left hand goes up. And then exhale back, straighten out your front leg into that hamstring stretch. And then step back to down dog. Inhale, left leg up and knee comes to nose. Inhale it back behind you and step outside your left leg. Back knee goes down. Inhale, arms come up into your deep seated hip stretch there, hip flexor stretch. And then right hand comes down on the inside of your left leg. Right arm goes up, stretching into that opening twist. And hands come together. Left arm goes down and right arm goes up into a side bend. And then hands come down. And then straighten out your front leg. Relax your head and neck, hamstring stretch. Feel it, and then step back, knees come together towards each other, and then step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, come into pigeon pose, but allow a lot of space between your pelvic bone and the mat. And then bend your back leg. Inhale, your chest puffs up. Inhale, maybe your right arm comes up. And then step it back to downward facing dog. Left arm goes up. This side, pigeon pose. Modified pigeon pose. Left arm rises and right arm reaches back for that foot into a big quad stretch, lifting from your pelvic floor. Palms come down, stepping back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg back behind you. Look forward, and then set your foot down all the way out to the side. Left arm goes up, and then bend into your elbows for a little tricep work, and then inhale that leg back behind you and coming back over into wild thing. So right foot comes back behind you, opening up your arm, doing arm circles, and then looking down, planting your hands, stepping back into downward dog, and then step your right foot on the right outside of the right hand. Inhale again, the left arm up to the sky, bending the back leg, grabbing the back foot if you can, facing forward, lifting the right arm, and then place your hands down. Get into lizard pose. So right hip is as low as the left hip, bending into that front leg, and then knees come together, going down into cobra or up dog, and then hips come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg back behind you, knee comes to your nose, and then shoot that leg out to the side. Inhale, right arm up to the sky, and then looking down, bending those elbows, tricep work here, and outer hip stretch. And then bring that leg up, back behind you, and then drop that heel back behind you. Inhale, the left arm up to the sky, chest comes up, big arm circles, lifting your belly button, then look down, hand comes down. Inhale the leg back behind you, look forward, step your foot on the outside of your left hand, and then get into your hips flexor stretch. Reach for that right foot with your right arm, and left arm rises. Drawing your right hip forward, getting into that huge stretch. Then hands come down, getting into lizard stretch. So back knee goes up if you want, hips level so your sacrum is very flat, and then knees come towards each other, going down and up and breathing out into downward dog. Looking forward, you're going to bend your knees a lot. Breathing out and jump into malasana. So jump into your squat pose if you can, or just walk into it. Chest rises, hips sink, hands come towards each other. Press your elbows on the inside of your knees. And then open your hands, open your chest. Big stretch here. And then sitting back. So we're going to do ankle over knee. So make sure your ankles are right over your knee. And then take your eagle arms, so right arm goes underneath your left, and sitting up straight, breathing in, and then breathing out, coming forward any amount. You can still be sitting up if you'd like, getting into your right hip stretch and your upper back stretch. those arms, and then opening up your arms and breathing out. As you stand up, just place your feet down and twist over, or just come to the other side by placing ankles over your knee, flexing your feet. And then left arm goes under right this time, sitting up, breathing in and breathing out as you come forward, any amount with a straight spine. So breathe into that left hip. A lot of twisting and opening here, even though we're in a forward fold position. Breathing in as you come up and release that twist of your arms, opening up, and then exhale your hands down. Step into your feet and come into a wide-legged forward fold. So relax your head and neck. Toes go forward, and then inhale up to star pose, and toes go out, coming down into a goddess pose. So hips as low as your heels, chest forward, hands come towards each other in front of your heart. Inhale and rise up as you stand up, and exhale, forward fold over yourself, and then heel toe your feet together a little bit more so you can come down into a squat. Hands come in front of your chest, bowing forward, feeling how open your hips are just from a lot of moving and breathing here.